Howdy hey folks, Colt Train here, wanting to come talk with you briefly about Bungie's Destiny Grimoire Anthology Volume 1. This is a wonderful lore book that Bungie put together in physical format, taking a lot of the excellent, well-told, and just cool, deep, rich lore that's within Destiny's universe and brought it finally to a physical format. Destiny's only been a thing for the last 5 years. It's about time we had an official conglomeration of some of the really cool pieces of Destiny's lore. So I wanted to take a few minutes just to give a brief review about it. And I have three things that I want to mention about it. I want to talk about the quality of the book. I want to talk about just its actual use and enjoyment level of having it. And then I want to give a couple thoughts on maybe how I would improve it. And maybe if there's another rendition, we know Volume 2 is coming, maybe some things they could stand to do a little bit differently this next time around. So, physical quality of the book, what's it like? Well, it feels really good to touch. It has a really nice leather hardcover, has really excellent embezzling of the wording, the emblems, both on the front of the book and on the back and even there on the spine. But what's even better, though, once you open up and start reading it, you'll see that the pages are a really nice off-white sepia color, and they just feel really qualitative. They feel good to turn. They feel good to the touch of the fingers and the hand. But what's also really awesome is there's some really cool exclusive artwork that's included in the book. In fact, let's just look at just the opening cover's photo. You'll see there just inside the opening cover or opening page of the book is a Titan doing battle with a knight, and that just looks neat, man. The quality's really cool. It just really kind of adds to the stories that you're reading as you read them in this book. So just really kind of neat to have. Plus, it's kind of nice that it's a larger scale book. This would look really nice on any kind of maybe desk or dresser you might have with other game paraphernalia that you enjoy. In fact, if you look at the bookshelf just behind me, you can see I like my paraphernalia. I got pop toys from a bunch of my different favorite games. I got novels from some of those games. I got the Halo Reach statue from back in the day. I got the Ace of Spades poster. I like paraphernalia, and I like to buy paraphernalia when games have really great lore and narrative. That's really important to me as a gamer, and so I love to support companies that produce tangible paraphernalia when they have excellent lore and narrative. So that's point number one. Point number two, actual use and enjoyment of the book. Well, it's so nice to finally have an official, tangible book item of Destiny's lore. I think the lore in Destiny desperately deserves something like this officially from Bungie. It's so nice to finally have something that I can tangibly pick up, purchase, read, and not just have to go to Ishtar to read. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but the collector in me really likes to have something like this, so that's really fun. Plus, getting the exclusive emblem that was included in the book is also pretty cool, and I'll show you guys that here right now. Let me make my big old face smaller. So on my Warlock here, you'll see the emblem. It has this kind of white into orange pattern here, which is kind of neat. It has some kind of symbol. I'm not entirely sure what that symbol is, but that's what it has. So that's the emblem that comes with it. It's kind of cool just to feel a little bit exclusive. You know, you get something for buying and supporting content like this, so that's just kind of neat. Now, third piece, how would I improve this? Well, I guess I'm really just nitpicking here because this is really pretty awesome. The first thing I would say is, as much as the size of the book makes this really nice for having a set piece, I wouldn't mind it if it was maybe a touch smaller, maybe kind of more like regular book novel size. That way it'd be a little easier just to hold in one hand to read. I mean, I can do it because I got these big old man hands, but it would be half nice if maybe it was just a touch smaller. The second thing would be, if Bungie's going to take the time to produce written content like this, it would be kind of cool if they would include exclusive, never-before-read short stories in these printed materials. There's nothing in this book that you can't go find on Ishtar Collective or somewhere on the internet, at least not that I'm aware of. Correct me down in the comments if I'm wrong, but you're not missing out on anything from just a lore and reading standpoint by not buying this book, because you can go read it anywhere. Now, should you buy it? Well, it kind of depends on, do you really care about Destiny's lore and narrative and just the greater universe, and are you a collector of paraphernalia? If you say yes to both those things, I think you'd really enjoy having this book. It's only $22 at places like Amazon, Barnes & Noble. I think it's $24 on Bungie.net's website. It's very affordable. I think personally they could have charged a lot more for this, and most people probably wouldn't have gotten too uppity about it. So for under $30, definitely worth a buy if you really love Destiny's lore and narrative. But hey, that's what I got about the the book here. I know Volume 2 is coming out later this year, so I'm very excited about that. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Are you a fan of Destiny's lore and its narrative? And if so, do you have any printed materials like this, or maybe some of the comics that have been produced? I forgot that those exist. I don't have any of them, and I think there's print versions. But let me know what you think about printed lore like this in the universe. Regardless, though, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for giving me a few minutes of your day. It's a real blessing to me. If you've liked what you've seen, a thumbs up and a subscription really help me a lot. But regardless of what you choose to do, please choose joy in your day today, and take that joy that you choose and go give life to the next person you interact with. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.